Hold onto your seats, folk. You're about to witness one of the craziest sci-fi disasters of 2024. A girl casually moves her curtain aside, and bam, she sees a giant meteor plummeting toward Earth at supersonic speed. The window shatters into a million pieces, and our girl is left freaking out, crawling under her bed to grab her phone. The whole room is shaking like a blender. Trust me, if you love chaos, hit that like and subscribe button right now, because this is just the beginning. She scrambles out of the room, slipping on her size 30 flats, and runs for dear life. In the hallway, she warns her neighbors not to use the elevator. But do they listen? Nope. They dash in, and whoosh, doors close. Just seconds later, the screams begin. Meanwhile, the whole building is wobbling like jello. What happens next? You'll have to stay tuned. Our brave girl makes it to the balcony only to see the sky raining meteors. Yep, you heard right, raining meteors. The city is absolute chaos, people running everywhere. She thinks about taking the emergency exit, but it's already jam-packed with people. So what does she do? She makes a daring leap off the balcony, aiming for a luxury car below. Think she lands safely? Well, you'll just have to find out, just as she lands and blacks out. A guy named Lek grabs her hand, and they start sprinting through the city. Nowhere is safe. Before they know it, a meteor crashes right in front of them, blocking the road. The impact sends a massive shockwave through the streets, with smoke and debris everywhere. Talk about a bad day. Seriously, this movie will have you on the edge of your seat. So if you're loving this, smash that like button. They hide behind a crumbling wall. But the wall starts cracking. Lek heroically shoves her out of the way, but he gets buried under the debris. Just as she's about to rescue him, a car comes out of nowhere and slams into her. But guess what? She survives, thanks to a kind couple who scoop her up and zoom off in their car. The elderly couple and our girl speed through the city, dodging collapsing skyscrapers and panicked crowds. As they drive, she wakes up to the sight of towering buildings crumbling behind her. It's like the end of the world out here. Eventually, they hit a roadblock, and the couple insists on rescuing their pet cat. Yes, during an apocalypse. With meteors still falling, our girls had enough and bolts toward a nearby toy store for cover, but a monstrous wave of air pressure chases her down, sweeping her into a nearby building. Will she survive? She wakes up, miraculously unharmed. As she stumbles through the wreckage, she hears a voice, a 7-year-old boy trapped in the rubble, calling for help. With quick thinking, she rescues the boy and they start running again. But now the city is unrecognizable, like something straight out of a post-apocalyptic nightmare. Just as they step into the street, a nearby skyscraper starts swaying like a drunk giant. The building collapses, and a massive crane comes crashing down right toward them. They barely escape, only to be met by another wave of air pressure charging at them like a beast. What's next? Will they make it? You won't believe the ending. If you love heart-pounding, adrenaline-pumping disaster movies, you have to watch the full film. At the last second, they dive into a nearby building. But the question remains, can they survive this relentless disaster? This sci-fi thriller is an absolute must-watch. Like, subscribe, and follow Movie Mastermind for more jaw-dropping movie recommendations. Don't miss out on the action.